Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I
The Wizards are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Now here's Porzingis. Cousins pulls it in. Outside, George. Pass to Edwards. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Showing some strength on that bucket. Murphy getting better at fending off contact.
George with the ball. Pass to Cousins. Lets it go from the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Cousins has got 6.
Well, a good start here. That it's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Leonard. Drives to the hoop.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Edwards looking it over. Inside. Here's Isaac. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 from George. Now here's Cousins. Outside for George. 5 to shoot. Back to Cousins. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And he gets the bucket.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Outside, George. Here's Finney-Smith. Offline with his 3. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Raptors head coach had to say when we talked earlier. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Devin?
Thank you, David. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Cousins. Out to Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Crosses over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Here's Leonard, and another basket for Toronto.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Isaac a screen. Banked in off the glass.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Pass to Nembhard. .122 left to play here in the first. It's Nembhard on the wing. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
That's power from DeMarcus Cousins.
Outside Leonard. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Outside Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 13.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Edwards. Screen by Cousins. The three. Rebound by the Raptors. Jones in the post. Here's Porzingis. Shoots a fader. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. He's got 6. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Raptors. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Whitmore. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Murray. Good, nice job down low. Murray's got his first points of the night.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense. So you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to connect. And a miss there on the triple. Now Whitmore. Scoreless thus far. Podziemski with it. Here's Barrett. And contact on the shots. So he'll be shooting free throws here. And Frank, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
The talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, such a multi-tooled player. R.J. Barrett can get you points, can make plays for others, and he's a terrific rebounder for his size.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Murray after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Drills the three-pointer.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pajemski with it. Pass to Whitmore. The tray. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Toronto trailer. Down low. Murray outside. Outside Bryant. Now connect. Murray right side. Goes up the baseline. Connect. No good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Whitmore. Hits the three-point bomb. Whitmore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Deep two from Murray. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Murray with the floater looking silky there.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
By himself, and Barrett slams it in.
Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
Pass to connect. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Connects. Got 6 in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
It's Edwards on the wing. Now, here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Raptors trailed by 3. Porzingis looking it over. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And Toronto turns it over again. Here is Edwards. Outside, George. Pass to Edwards. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Wizards lead by 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Leonard inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And Edwards drops them both.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
.129 left in the first half of the game. Leonard, no luck. Washington leading now by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now here's Leonard. He's got 15. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
They have the massive height, and then you add the skill. Porzingis, one of the more unique matchups in the NBA.
He doesn't get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Outside, George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 6.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Leonard on the wing. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Isaac. And here's Edwards. A shot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Wizards lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Raptors with the ball. 6-point game. Outside, Porzingis. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Right wing. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And here is Cousins. He's got 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I know they don't really want him to walk in there, but there's got to be some resistance on Cousins when he gets positioned that deep.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
Well, for his position, DeMarcus Cousins has a great build, capable of being a physical big man, but also pretty agile for his size and able to adapt to his opponent.
Now here's Porzingis. 6 points for him.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
To the paint, Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, Cousins right now playing with controlled passion. That's something he's worked on. And right now he's wanting to destroy any defense that they throw at him.
Here's Leonard. 15 points in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Edwards can't hit. Raptors trailed by 10. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside, George. Porzingis with the rebound. Now Leonard. Outside, Porzingis. Six on the shot clock. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Wizards leading by 8. Outside, Edwards. Isaac outside. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Wizards making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Isaac's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
Here's Washington now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Now here's Porzingis. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Out to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
And Porzingis just pouring it on here from the inside.
And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Both teams will make substitutions. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Outside, Barrett. Going inside. Toronto grabs the miss. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle moves to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Here's Barrett. The Raptors getting the bucket. Clock at 2. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors trail by 9. Murray outside. Pass to connect. Off target from three-point range. Here's Barrett. He's got 12. Out left to the wing. Podziemski on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
1:43 left to play in the third. Screen by Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, with the combination of length and speed, defenses have a lot of trouble handling DeJounte Murray off the drive.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Clowney. Now Whitmore. He's defended by Bay. Shot clock at 3. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Bryant. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Murray. The layup off target. Whitmore with it. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto calls timeout.
With the timeout.
Toronto calls timeout. Raptors trail by 10. Murray surveying the D, and he drives in.
Murray's athleticism helping him navigate his way to the basket that time, an aggressive play.
Out to the right wing. Whitmore with it. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Whitmore's got 6.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Murray. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And Murray just determined to produce on that play.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, here is George. 8 points for him. Onside, Barrett. Here's Finney-Smith. And another miss by Washington. That one's not going to go. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Wizards out front.
61.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wizards leading by 8. It's Barrett on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Nembhard. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Leonard inside. Leonard battling for 2.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Outside, Edwards. Fires the 3. They get it back. Cousins. Nice D from Porzingis. Raptors trailed by 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside, George shoots over Nembhard. He can't hit that time. And here are the Raptors now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett on a roll right now. Let's see if he continues to score or starts to set some guys up.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Edwards. To the middle. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And Cousins throws it down.
And I don't think it's unreasonable for us to have expectations of Boogie having these kind of nights.
Outside, Jones. And here's Porzingis. And he makes that one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Edwards inside. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 6.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Leonard inside. Great D that time from Edwards.
And they continue to control the glass.
Down low. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Pass to Cousins. Now Barrett. Back to Cousins. 4 on the shot clock. And there it is for him. And that's now 18 points here for Cousins.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Now Leonard. And the call will be on Keontae George. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
An incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
Making a bit of a statement. Murphy to the rack.
Outside for George. Isaac outside. And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack.
And clutch stuff from Kawhi, showing why he's been a Finals MVP 2 times over.
They need this. And there's the nice layup by George. George has got the game tied up here for Washington.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pocket 6. For 3, Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
And Washington making a change here. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
.104 left in the game. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. Driving the lane. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside, Porzingis. It falls.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
For 3, Edwards. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Leonard. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. It's in!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Isaac. Fires from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. The second one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here. The Raptors call timeout. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.